y'all doing? Sure thing.
Immediately, as you will. Executor? For hire. Immediately. What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. Your command? I hunger for battle.
Your forces are under attack.
As you will. Your search complete. As you will. Nakbagala for hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Executor. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. For hire. Immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. For hire. As you will. For hire.
Your forces are under attack.
For hire, as you will. Immediately, as you will. For hire, as you will. For hire, immediately. For hire, immediately. Nakpaka. Immediately, as you will. For hire, immediately. I hunger for battle. Executor, immediately. I hunger for battle. Nakpakala, for hire. As you will. What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. For hire. As you will. Nakpakala. As you will. Your command, for hire. What would you ask of me? Immediately. Your command, as you will. Nakpakala, as you will. For hire. Your command, Nakpakala. I hunger for battle. Immediately. What would you ask of me? Nakpakala, as you will. Your command, Nakpakala. Immediately, Nakpakala. As you will, for hire. As you will, for hire. Immediately, Nakpakala. As you will, for hire. Immediately, Nakpakala. As you will, executor. As you will, for hire. Immediately, executor. Command, as you will. Executor, I hunger for battle. Nakpakala, for hire. Immediately, Nakpakala, as you will. Immediately, Nakpakala, as you will. For hire, as you will. For hire, as you will. What would you ask of me? Executor, I hunger for battle. As you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? Nakpakala, as you will.
Not enough minerals.
What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. Immediately. For hire. Nakpakala. As you will. For hire. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. Hunger for battle. Nakpakala. For hire. As you will. I hunger for battle. Immediately. Executor, as you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. As you will. Nakpakala. As you will. What would you ask of me? As you will. As you will. Nakpakala. As you will. Immediately. Nakpakala. As you will.
Your forces are under attack.
As you will. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. For hire. Nakpakala. For hire. Your command. I hunger for battle. What do you ask of me? Nakpakala. What do you ask of me? As you will, for hire. Immediately. As you will. What do
Your forces are under attack.
As you will. For hire. As you will. What would you ask of me? Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. What would you ask of me? For hire. As you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? Immediately. Nakmagala. What would you ask of me? For hire. What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. What would you ask of me? As you will. I hunger for battle. What would you ask of me? For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will. Nakmagala, as you will. Immediately. As you will. Immediately. For hire. Nakmagala, as you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakmagala. of me. Your command, as you will. I hunger for
Your
battle.
forces are under attack.